We hit a nerve, exposed a form of discrimination that many never even knew existed.
I ask this question to myself, when is this gonna end?
It's very exhausting to try to escape it. You've traveled thousands of miles, crossed oceans, flew in a plane to run away from this disease. And here again, you face the same thing after landing here too. Where do you go?
I was a boy from a small town. And she was a city girl. So, of course, as soon as I saw her, I was like, wow, okay.
We were classmates in the medical school. Our caste being different was a big problem amongst our families. You cannot marry outside your caste. We just got married ourselves, basically. Family didn't participate.
I would say that's probably why we got married, because they didn't want us to marry. Otherwise, we would have thought about it a little bit more.
Caste system is hierarchical grouping in the society.
There are 5 main caste categories: Brahmins, priests; Kshatriyas, warriors; Vaishyas, merchants; Shudras, servants; and below these, untouchables.
I was born a Dalit and there is no escape. There was no hope there. So we said we'll go where we can find a hope, and US was our hope.
When we came here 17 years ago from New York, we had a huge gathering. People came to meet us, they welcomed us here. So I'm sitting with the boys, and then they sit down and say, so, what caste do you belong to? I was like dumbfounded.
If you see a person's last name or surname, you can recognize what layer they belong to. Then your perception towards that person changes. My name is Bhimnarayan BK. My position in that caste hierarchy is at the bottom. When I came to the US, I almost forgot about caste-based discrimination. I thought I left it back in Nepal. When I said my name with last name, then he was quiet. After almost 6 hours, he called me and says he is not lending his room to me anymore. Then I literally felt the land that I was standing on falling down, cracking. I just said to him, I know why you changed your mind. Now he started, no, don't talk about caste. I'm not talking about your caste. You live in the US, I live in the US, this is America. Where can I practice that? I just asked that question time and again, to myself. So is that real what happened with me? What had happened was real, and I'm one of the victims.
Okay, so this is my office here. I'll just pass. I'm a cancer specialist in Reading. In the beginning, I started my practice from 0 patient, literally. We knew that there were these Indian doctors around here who had hosted us, so we requested all of them to help. I didn't get referrals from them. My husband, they think he's from a higher caste, so they would send him the referral. Unless there is something done to improve it, it's not going to improve on its own. Especially more and more people coming from India who are brought up and ingrained in this mindset, they're not going to let go of it. Only thing that deters them to at least not do it in public or do it to somebody else is if there is some law, some penalty against it.
There are countless others who are facing caste-based oppression that do not feel safe to speak up or speak out. As California becomes increasingly diverse, our policies and our laws need to stretch further and deeper in protecting more people from basic discrimination.
एक कम्युनिटी में नहीं कि वो नेपाली समुदाय में भी है, वो इंडियन समुदाय में भी है ना, इसको स्टॉप करना है. As a Nepali Hindu Dalit, I have experienced caste discrimination multiple times in California. When I was a restaurant worker, I do remember how the South Asian restaurant owners assigned a shared room for all the workers, and my co-workers who were identified as the dominant caste refused to share a room. I ended up being homeless.
This law will cause way more problems than it may possibly solve by singling out an entire community, by stigmatizing the children of our community, and by harming our educational and employment opportunities.
I want to dispel the false rhetoric by opposition. This bill does not target any specific community. It does not target a specific religion, nor does it create more harm. This bill simply protects people from discrimination and allows people to know they are protected under California law.
You know, we've been fed this maybe a myth, maybe a goal about equality in America. And I would hope that they would believe in caste equality because of that.
I'm very hopeful that your generation will go above and beyond this thousands of years of problems and evil. This bill is just a step in that direction to prevent that evil from spreading. I never wanted to use a caste name. So we came up with this name, Dhanuka, a new name, completely started on our own.
I'm really proud of it because it is a direct indication of my parents creating something beautiful from a legacy of hate.
Now she will tell you it means a rainbow. According to me, it means an archer's bow.
No, it means
fight.
rainbow in Sanskrit and it means archer in Pali.
She finds it optimistic, hopeful as a rainbow. Rainbow is the ultimate hope after the dark clouds. I look at it as the archer's bow, so that you can defend yourself and you can defend what you love from the people who attack it.